Woody Womack joined by Mike Farrell. Mike, breaking news tonight as five-star quarterback Quinn Ewers commits to Ohio State. We kind of thought this was going to happen when he decommitted from Texas, but tell us, what it means for the Buckeyes and how much it hurts for the old Longhorns.
Yeah, I think he waited a couple of weeks just to let everything die down a bit. It obviously hurts the Longhorns. This is where the Tom Herman hot seat stuff really started up to be very, very intense. That was heading into the Oklahoma State weekend, and there was some thought when he decommitted that if he lost to Oklahoma State, he was going to be fired. Of course, he won that game, but this does not help recruiting for 2022. And it just shows Ohio State's power in recruiting quarterbacks. And Ryan Day is not a step down from Urban Meyer at all. They've done a great job in Texas, obviously getting like JT Barrett and J.K. Dobbins and Jeffrey Okudah and some other guys. So, the rich get richer here. The interesting thing, and I'm sure he'll handle it fine, is he's got so many highly rated quarterbacks at Ohio State now. Juggling that's going to be interesting. So someone will hit the portal, but Ewers is a special kid. I compared him to Drew Lock, which people didn't think was fascinating enough. But that's who he reminds me of out of high school. Drew Lock was sort of a tall, skinny kid, not a little bit taller than Ewers. Really good accuracy, good touchdown field, doesn't make mistakes, and obviously turned into an NFL quarterback.
Well, if he's Drew Lock, we need to move him down in the rankings.
Hey, listen, Drew Lock just had a bad game against the Broncos against whoever they played. But he's a serviceable quarterback. He had a very good career. If you remember, doesn't he hold the SEC record for career touchdowns?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he played all 4 years, so he had a chance to really rack up a ton of numbers.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Everybody wants me to compare kids to Trevor Lawrence or Tom Brady. It doesn't work that way. I like Quinn Ewers. I think he's a very good quarterback. I think he'll have a very good career at Ohio State, but I'm not going to compare him to Peyton Manning.
You mentioned, Ryan Day. I mean, this is incredible. He got 2 quarterbacks last year that were, in the Rivals 250 fringe 5-star on CJ Stroud. He's got Kyle McCord this year, who's in the Rivals 100, area. And now he gets 5-star. So, I mean, you mentioned it'll all work itself out because that's how it works these days. But I mean, just the fact that he's able to do it, even at Clemson, we're seeing after signing DJ, they're not going out and signing a highly ranked guy in this class because the guys don't want to necessarily follow someone like that. So what does it speak to what Day's been able to do to just keep him coming through?
Yeah, they took a break in 2019 from quarterback, and then they signed 2 in 2020, and now they've got McCord and Ewers. And listen, I'm sure Kyle McCord's not thrilled. I'm sure Jack Miller and CJ Stroud are not thrilled, but competition makes you better. And, the winner of that job will be a better quarterback because of it. If you do transfer out from Ohio State, you might have some success. There's a guy named Joe Burrow who did that and found a better home. But you also might fail, like Tate Martell. So it's very difficult these days to get back to back, 4-star, 5-star quarterbacks, juggle it all, as Kirby Smart is learning, but Ryan Day will handle it. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that he's going to handle this properly.
All right. So big time edition for the Buckeyes. Be sure to check out BuckeyeGrove.com for more coverage of 5-star Quinn Ewers commitment. Thanks, Mike.